Music is listened to digitally these days. There's lots of vinyl collectors, people who still collect records, some people who still have cassette players.
Yeah.
And that is its own kind of like subculture in itself, like collecting all these vintage things and getting vintage sounds. But I think 99% of people will listen on their iPod, on their phone, Spotify, on their computer at work.
The passion for music has never died out. The format's always changed. Digital, isn't even an option now. People always have to go on iTunes, on any sort of Juno download, free giveaways. Digital is the sort of go-to format for people now.
I think it's easier now to become a successful musician. How you gauge what's successful as a musician or not is another total different debate, but it used to, well, I think even in the last 5 years, before that point it was a very closed shop. You had to be, it was a huge process to get A&R. It'd be one guy A&Ring something and you had to tick a very specific set of things to be successful, or to be, signed and given a handcuff deal and, lots and lots of cash to make an album. That's obviously a very small amount of people who would ever get through that net. Whereas now, with social media and the digitalisation of music, if you work them together, you can market your entire brand.
I don't think it's easy for artists to become more successful through digitalisation. It's easier to make music. The record companies were making fortunes in the 60s and 70s out of the music industry. Of course, when that boom was over and music was available for free, they couldn't fund the creativity, so now they've got to invest in artists they know are surefire hits. So to actually be promoted and nurtured and sort of grown as a talent, people like the Beatles, the Stones, Bowie, I don't think we get that sort of talent again because record companies don't take a chance. I don't mean the talent isn't out there, I think it is, but it's just not getting put in the spotlight.
I think digital music is appreciated, but I think there's so many more ways of finding music that the shared experience is a little bit different. I think that's where it comes. People have this feeling that you just listen to it for a day and then pass it on.
But equally, we must evolve, we must change and develop. And what a brilliant, amazing gift to wake up every morning and go, oh, new music.
People do still appreciate music in the same way as they always have. The appreciation's still there, they just appreciate it in a different way now. There's still that enjoyment and enthusiasm for music, but you wouldn't listen to it in perhaps such a linear way. Before, and it's always changed, people before would have gone to musical and concerts. Traditionally then singles came in, albums came in, so people's listening patterns have always changed with music.
Vinyl's just romantic as well, isn't it?
It's a bit of nostalgia, but and also as an artist, there's less joy in preparing an MP3. You know what I mean? You're not connected to it. You can't go to the vinyl pressing factory and cut your dub. You can't smell it. You can't pick up your MP3 and go, here you go mum, look what I made. But you can with vinyl, and I think that's where people will not let it go.
Vinyl, it's kept record shops like Fives alive. They would go under if they were relying just on digital. There's definitely a place for it. It is such a great format. The sound's brilliant, the cover art's fantastic. It promotes sort of creativity in the design, the sleeve notes. So there's a trade-off and a spin-off from vinyl, apart from just the music. And these album covers so good, look at that. That's the Chet Baker one. He's the James Dean of the jazz scene, Chet Baker. Brilliant, such a great album. And that wouldn't look the same shrunk down to the size of a beer mat. It's got to be that sort of size, it's half the magic of vinyl. It's the covers. And when they had it promoted more creativity, people would be more inventive. When you have this large format of a canvas to play with, particularly the jazz designs, it just looks so cool.